The mysterious liquid, served to us in red plastic cups from glass bottles or cans, was the only drink being served, offered to the attendees of a small get-together. With a cacophony of loud teenagers and blaring repetitive music, I accepted the offer, gave in, and consumed the liquid from the small glass. The taste was bittersweet, like raspberry-flavored mosquito repellent. I hated it, yet everyone surrounding me seemed to disagree, so I acted like it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me that the burning sensation was sliding down my throat to the point I could feel it escape through my nose. Not letting on my disgust for the toxin I was presently ingesting into my body, they poured me another, and handed it to me, so I graciously accepted, repeated my action. The burn wasn't as horrid, but still created a discomfort that I didn't show my peers. After my brief encounter with the syrup, I began to feel the impact. I felt lighter, like my brain had been replaced with a helium balloon. And the way I was slipping and slurring my words, you would have believed me if I said I was. Yet my every thought fell through my inner filter, and was broadcasted to the room to hear. And I simply didn't care. My helium-filled head had made way for me to just let go, forget the consequences, and just float. My mind seemed to leave, and let in my alter ego, who didn't remember what it was like to be afraid of social judgment, or didn't remember fear at all. I was never a dancer. My talented friends were dancers, and I usually found comfort watching them showcase their years of blood, sweat, and tears, choreographed to some terrible song by a one-hit wonder with no recognizable musical talent, by the sidelines. But tonight, that one-hit wonder of glorious melody used her siren song to lure me to the dance floor, surrounded by people who had spent countless hours dancing while I watched TV. I was one of them, included. Though I know I stood out like acne on a flawless face, I didn't care. I span, and let the music lift me higher than the balloon in my brain. Ironically, most of my movements ended in me falling, either with laughter or just sheer clumsiness, leaving red painful marks along my knees and hands. But I chose to deal with the pain later. As the night progressed, my total number of mouthfuls of the syrup had increased far past what I remember. I have recollection of the room spinning, and the floor not staying beneath my feet, but beside my head, and soon darkness surrounded me, like a warm blanket covering my head, as if to prevent me from doing any more harm. But, even covered and sealed away, I could still feel the room move, like becoming in tune to the motions of the planet. Like the floor was a top and I was glued to the head, turning and turning, and no matter how much I wanted it to stop, it kept turning and turning, spiraling out of control, because I was not able to control my ability to float anymore. And I never left the spinning of the dance floor, and I would not, or could not, but most importantly, did not stop. Eventually, the sun from a nearby window tore me from my less than peaceful sleep. Instead of feeling like Sleeping Beauty waking from her slumber, I felt like a zombie, escaping the ground to wreak havoc on the unsuspecting villagers. Opening my eyes revealed a mess created by the monster hiding the syrup. The monster had tricked us, making us think he was our friend. We welcomed him into our heads and let him get cozy with our unconscious. But, like a one-night stand, when we woke up, he was gone, and all was left was the throbbing pain of the mind he once controlled. Sitting up, I tried to shake the pain in my head away, shake away the memories, or remember the ones I forgot, when a warm, heavy hand was placed on my back, followed by a groggy, "Fun night?" And I replied simply with an exasperated, "I can't wait till next time."